All right. Hey, everybody. Zach Woolman again, live here with Emily. And she is crushing it in fix and flip. She just got done with her first fix and flip in our group. She's on to her second one, and she'll share what she's been doing. But Emily is a powerhouse, and she's committed to this. And I think she's just so amazing. She lights up a room whenever she walks in. I'm just happy to have you on today, Emily.
Thank you. What an introduction.
It's true. It's true. So we're going to jump right into this. Just share a little bit about what you did before you joined the group and maybe what you're doing now.
Yeah. So before I got involved with the group, I was a full-time, actually more than full-time labor and delivery nurse. And I still am. I will always be a nurse. I have a passion for that. But before I joined the group, I was working 2 full-time jobs, one of which was out of state. So I was working a lot of hours, and then I found the group, and I've been able to sort of reorganize my time.
I love it.
Yeah.
It. So how long have you been with us?
Just about a year. I actually just saw Samari had a Facebook post of her first property tour, and that happened to be my first introduction to the group. So it was the 1-year Facebook memory of her property tour, and that was the first one I was ever at. So exactly a year.
I remember that. That was a big property tour.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So what have you accomplished since joining?
Wow. Well, it's hard to believe it's been a year, but since I joined the group, I have purchased, rehabbed, and sold my first fix and flip and cashed that check. And,
how much was the check?
It's a lot. not quite 6 figures, but close. So we can round. Can we round up?
Round up. Got it.
And with the notes group and with my partners, we've taken down 10 notes for out-of-state properties. Yep. So we're working on those. So with my partners, I've got 10 notes going right now. And I just I just got an accepted offer. We'll close next week on my second fix and flip, an even bigger project. And by the end of today, I hope to make it official, but I'm in the process of taking down my first Airbnb.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's been a busy year.
That's awesome. And I love that. And that's why I do this, because, I talk to you on a regular basis, but I didn't know you were doing all that. So I knew just some of it. So awesome.
Yeah.
What are some of the circumstances that you had to overcome to get to where you are today?
A lot. I mean, everybody kind of has a life story, but I think what really brought me to the point where I was ready to jump in and do everything that I've been doing was a result of not the best time in my life, but when I got divorced and sort of lost everything I owned physically. I had me and my family and my children, my health and all those things, but I lost everything tangible. But that time really gave me a determination and a confidence and a strength that I don't think I would have had otherwise. So I'm actually, now that I'm on the other end of that, very grateful for that time in my life, because it put me where I am today. And, if I can overcome that and rebuild myself, then there's a lot of things that I can do.
I love to hear that. I'm extremely grateful for some of the the challenging moments in my life, right? Because they define us, and we can either let them get us down, or we can push through them and make ourselves tougher. And, I honestly feel there's nothing I can't handle. And,
yeah, exactly. It's very empowering. Once you get through it, there was a lot of difficult days.
Yeah, once you're on the other end, right?
Repeat that. But now that I'm on the other side, it is very empowering, and I have a confidence and a strength that I would have otherwise found in myself. So I'm grateful that I went through that.
I love it. What do you see that stops other people from having success in that industry?
Excuses. It's easy to, say, oh, I don't have the time. I don't have the money. I don't know. But it really, at the end of the day, those are just excuses. You can find the time. If I can find the time single mom, 3 kids that play sports and are in band and student council and on, and working 2 full-time jobs. You can find the time. I found the time, and now I've reorganized my time, so it's not what it was. It's better, but it's an excuse. If you want to do it, if you truly want to make it happen, you can make it happen. There's nothing that's going to stop you.
I love that. And that was, I tell people I wanted it so bad. I drove 200 miles round trip for 3 years to the meeting because I can either find a reason or find a way or find a reason why I can't.
Yeah, absolutely. You either find the way. Somebody in the group shared a quote the other day, and I'm going to butcher the quote, but the effect of it is you either find a way or you make it.
Right.
You make a way, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I love it. You're making your way.
Yeah.
What is one piece of advice you can give to the new person coming into the group?
Wow. It's been a year, but I still sort of feel like the new person because there's so much to take in, so much to learn, so much to absorb. It seems like endless. So I guess my first piece of advice was something I had to teach myself, and that was just be patient with yourself and one thing at a time, because there's so much opportunity, so many exciting things to get involved in that it was almost a bit overwhelming for me. There's too much good. and to just pick what I really wanted to start with, what resonated with me, with my values, with my goals the most, and pursue that, and everything else will kind of come in good time.
I love it. That's some great advice.
Yeah.
What are some things you're looking for from others?
Wow. Everything. I get so everything. I get so much from our community, truly. I got myself to a point in my life where I was ready to embrace this and take this point forward. This last year has been about what has been gifted to me from others in the community in terms of their leadership, their enthusiasm, their knowledge, their experience, their contacts. I mean, it's amazing. So I continue to look for that from others in the community. I rely on them for all of that. And, a couple months ago, I kind of had a little bit of a personal lull. I wasn't feeling so enthusiastic or so confident or so, and the group was what pulled me out of that. And now I'm, even more on fire than I was before. And every day I accomplish 3 times what I was accomplishing 6 months ago and 9 months ago. So I look to the group for all of that. It's contagious. So much energy and enthusiasm and support. So that's what I need now. That's what I'll continue to need. That's what brings me back week after week.
Yeah, never miss a meeting, right? Because
that's right.
You get all the love and the energy and all the goodies are at the meeting.
Yes. Yeah. So true.
What do you have to offer others in the community?
That's a difficult question to answer because, like I said, I still feel like the new kid on the block a little bit. But I can tell you, you absolutely have my energy. Anybody who's worked with me on a project, real estate or otherwise, knows that I'm a worker and I'm a committed person and I'm very goal oriented. So if I start something, I will finish it. So you have I bring enthusiasm and hard work and energy. And that's my contribution as I grow into a more seasoned real estate investor.
I love that. And that is a lot. Like when I introduced you, I said, you come in, you brighten up the room, and that's very important. And one of my mentors said the best way to inspire people is go be successful yourself.
Yeah.
And you're doing that, right? You're walking the walk and talking the talk, and that's inspiring in itself. And your success brings a lot to our group. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
What is one fun fact about yourself?
Fun fact. There's so many, Zach. I'm so much fun. Fun fact. So what most people know that I'm a nurse, and have worked in nursing. But prior to that, very few people know my first career and what I studied in college was broadcast journalism. And I was actually a television news reporter and producer in my first life, my first career. So that's a little known fact.
That's awesome. That's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to share with the people listening?
No, I would just encourage everybody listening to give us a shot. You don't know what you're missing if you don't just show up and meet the people. And it's truly an incredible community. I'm so grateful. I don't think I was personally ready for it until a year ago. And so it came into my life at the perfect time. But yeah, I expected joining a real estate group would be, I would have mentors and people would be knowledgeable and help me with my deals. And, that's sort of what I expected. But there's so much unexpected, like the enthusiasm of the group and how much fun we have. I don't think, joining an investment club may not sound super fun, really, but
Right.
Come and get to know us because, it's so much fun. The friendships are amazing. The support is amazing. The enthusiasm. I just think I would encourage them to come check us out because there's so much more than you would think to our group.
I love it. And that's so, we work so hard at that because, it's the people, the people in our group like yourself is what makes the difference. And, we're all going down the same road. So let's do it together. Right.
Absolutely. It's so much more fun together.
Well, I know you're busy, Emily. I'm gonna let you get back to that. Hopefully you get that deal under contract today.
Yeah.
And thank you for your time, and we'll see you at the next meeting.
Thank you, Zach. See you later.
Bye-bye.